Hey, good morning and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, you know who I am, but if not, I'm Chris Gunn, and this is my channel, Chris Gunn's Bourbon Barrel Creations. So it's the month of January, and I was going to attempt to not buy one bottle this whole month. It was kind of a goal. I had a super good month in December, and I got a lot of bottles. I mean, I got probably twice as many bottles in December as I normally get. So I told myself, I was going to attempt to get through the whole month of January and just not buy anything. I thought it was kind of an attainable goal based on you've gotten through the allocated season and now you've gotten into this kind of lull. So I made it as far as mid-month, and then I blew it. But it's one of them situations to where you have to blow it. I've talked about this before. I have a deep-seated love for wild turkey, all things wild turkey. If you're going to talk B-Tax, they're great, but my B-Tax would be the Wild Turkey Masters Keeps. I've got all of them now, and I enjoy the search to go out and get those. But anyway, so there's those situations to where you get a chance to get a unicorn bottle. Now, if you haven't ever shopped on Fruit Bat is really good about getting those hard to find bottles. When I first, started using Fruit Bat, I was a little skeptical that I was going to get what I thought I was searching, which at that time was one of the Master's Keeps. But one of the things I like to do on Fruit Bat is I like to just punch in wild turkey and drool over the unique bottles that are out there, because there's bottles out there I had never seen. I mean, my unicorn of unicorns, the most holy of holy bottles that I'm after is the Cheesy Gold Full Wild Turkey. And I know that, if I ever do attain it, it's going to have to be at a high secondary price. But that's the unicorn of unicorns for me. So anyway, I'm at work on Wednesday, and I get a text from my friend Sean, and it's a picture of a bottle, a very unique wild turkey, which I'll show you in a minute, sitting on a shelf in a liquor store. All he sent me was the picture, and the price on it was about half of what Fruit Bat had it for, and the crazy thing was I had actually been on Fruit Bat like 2 days before that, and I had been looking at that particular bottle and going, man, that is just like, wow, that'd be a cool bottle to own. So Sean sends me this picture, and I was immediately like, oh my. And I responded because I was not real sure Sean was not in Kentucky at that point. He's got to be in Kentucky, because that's the only place I would expect to see that. But he responds that it was a liquor store here in Columbus. And I'll just for the sake of I'm not sure the gentleman who owns the store would want me to even say his name or the name of the store. I'll just keep that out of the story. But I was like, you have got to be kidding me. This is on a shelf in a store in Columbus, Georgia. And so I contacted my wife. I told her about it, and she's like, well, our anniversary's coming up. Do you want me to, I can get away from work and go get it for you if you want me to. And I was like, no, because this is going to be the most expensive bottle I've ever bought, if I got it. And so, I just kind of went back to work, and I told myself, just let it go. Just don't even think about it. You got to go to guitar lessons today. That's one of the things I picked up when I retired from the Army. So I went to my guitar lesson, had a really good guitar lesson. And when I got through, I knew the store because I'd already checked. Didn't close till 10 that night. I told myself I'm going to ride up there. I'm just going to look at it. I'm just going to look at it. And so I got in the truck, drove up there, and the whole time there's a part of me that was going, please let someone have beat me to getting this, to get this. I get up there, and of course it's on the shelf. And I asked the gentleman if I could look at it, and he starts laughing at me. He goes, you're Sean's friend. And I go, yes, sir, I am. He goes, yeah, he told me about you. And so anyway, without any further ado, this was what was sitting on the shelf. This is Wild Turkey Heritage. Now, I talked to the gentleman for a while. He's a super nice guy. I've talked to him before. He does great barrel picks. I've bought I bought several barrel picks from him. I just enjoy going up there because he's just a really nice guy, and he's one of those kind of people. He's always got a smile on his face, and you kind of get around him and just feel, it just makes you feel a little bit better about things going on around you. And so we talked a little while, and I just, of course I was like, hey, is that the best price you can do? And he kind of explained to me a couple of things, and then he finally just said, you know what, I'll knock $50 off of it for you. And so he did, and we came to a conclusion that this was going home with me. Now, the cool thing about this, so the presentation on this is second to none. I mean, I thought Master's Keep's presentations were amazing with the box, and you open it up and the bottle's got the spread wing turkey on it, and it's got the brass stopper. And there's no taking away from a Master's Keep gets it done right. But this one, I'm telling you, this one takes it to a whole new level. It's like a wood box. It's got, I want to say it's brass. It's really all I can say. I'm not 100% sure it's brass, but I think it's brass. It's on the bottom, and it's got these two detents on each side. So when you push the detents, I'm going to try to get this done while I hold it up for everyone to see. The top comes off. And so the top comes off, and it reveals the bottle. And so I'm going to set this down on the floor over here. And, then you got the bottle. So the bottle comes out of the base. And so I'm going to get the base out of the way now, so we can just talk about the bottle. Now, I'm just going to go and forewarn you. There's going to be no sampling of this bottle this morning. Because it's, I'm actually drinking coffee, and I'm just sitting in my bourbon room relaxing. So on the base of the bottle, you've also got like this brass piece that wraps around the bottle. It's just, it says, and then up on the neck, you've got, it says age 14 years. It's got Jimmy Russell's signature. The cap's got the wild turkey on top of it. It's a brass stopper, I believe. It says wild turkey tradition. Age 14 years, and it's 101 proof. Now, I did the research on this bottle. This bottle was produced in, I want to say 1995. It's either 92 or 95. I'd have to go back and look at my notes. But, so, essentially what you're looking at here is a bottle that, has been out for quite some time. And it's just one of those bottles that, I think 1,400 of these were produced, and I'm sure that, a lot of them been drank, and I've heard that it's good. It's good. I will eventually open it. It's just a matter of, I want to get the individual, Sean, who helped me find this bottle. I want to get him over here one night, and we're going to crack this up, and we're going to sample it. And then I'll do a review of it then. But yeah, this is the bottle that had me break my January try to not buy any bottles streak, and I think it was well worth it. So it's just one of those situations to where all the stars align. You have an individual friend of yours who is knows your love of wild turkey, and he just happens to be somewhere, and he happens to see a very unique bottle, and so he gets the word to you, and you get a chance to get it, and you go for it. So I'm pretty stoked to have gotten this bottle. I feel humbled that people thought enough of me to help me get it. And yes, I will open it, and I will enjoy it one day. But I appreciate you listening to me while I kind of talk about this. And this is going to be a pretty good day. It's a Saturday, and it's Martin Luther King's weekend, and so I'll have Monday off from work. But today, I got to go up to John Emerald Distillery in Opelika. It's so I want to say about 3 years ago, I was up there one night. They got a bar in there. It's really nice. They do really good mixed drinks there. It's just somewhere nice to go. I went up there, and I noticed that they had a placard out talking about this. They were going to, they had a barrel of red corn, I think it was heirloom red corn, bourbon that they were going to distill. They had it in the barrel, and if you so chose to do it, you get your name into a club, and at the end of the maturation period of it being in the barrels, which I'm not sure is 4 or 5 years, I'm going to ask today, you could purchase a couple of those bottles, or you could purchase as many as you wanted. You know, I know some people were buying cases of it. I just wanted 2 bottles of it, one for me and one for somebody else. But the cool thing is I get to go up there about once a year, and I get to taste the distillate out of the barrel. They thieve some out of the barrel for me, and I get to taste it, and I get an idea of, you know, what this bourbon tastes like it every year. And I think it's that kind of unique thing to do. And then they let me sign the barrel, and then supposedly at the very end of the, you know, once they get the distillate out of the barrel and they start bottling it, they're going to cut the barrel up, and where I sign my name, they'll give me that stave. And so whether they do that or not, I don't know, but I do think the ability to buy the bottles after I've tried it for, you know, every year up until the day they bottle it, is going to be pretty cool. And so I'm going to do that this afternoon. So it's going to, you know, it's going to probably be a pretty good day. Now, before I leave you, I just leave you this last thing. My little brother Brandon, he started a channel here on YouTube. It's called In the Grain Whiskey Talk. He's got his first video out. If you get a chance, check him out. You know, you get a chance to get to see his man cave and his bourbon room. And so, you know, I'm happy for him, and I'm stoked that he's doing this. And, you know, it'll be cool to kind of do these, a couple of, you know, videos together. But you get a chance, check him out. And if you like what you see here, please like, subscribe, and, you know, hit the notification bell for more content. And I'll see you at the next one.